Are you ready? Welcome to The Board, home of the best podcasts, talk of love, comedy, interviews, and many more, with the best hosts in town, Niraum, Kawanjiro, Stenzel, and Marwa. Follow them on all social media platforms at @theboard_KE.
Welcome back to the board. This is your host Joseph Wanjiru, aka Kawanjiru. As always, and when you see me, you have to know that something it's about to go down. Anyway, today I'm joined with some new fellas. Should I call them fellas or people? Whatever. Well, we have some guests today on set, and I'll let them introduce themselves. I don't know where to start. They say ladies first.
Okay, so amazing. My name is Salama, commonly known as typical Salama, basically. Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, my name is Abachi. I'm just known as that, Abachi.
Okay. Well, you got that. Today is a big day. So as we go deep into the topic, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, share, and comment. And also follow us on our social media platforms, The Board Podcast, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. In the meantime, the topic. Anyway, so how long is it long enough? How long is it long enough?
Okay, first of all, clarify. What exactly are we talking about? Are we
Well,
talking about the period you're dating? Or we're talking about how long is long enough? You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
yeah.
How long is long enough, Oh,
Okay. For me, I don't know. I don't know. It depends with the mood, the play.
Is it a
Yeah.
situationship? Is it a relationship?
Exactly.
Wow.
You get it? No, for a relationship, a longer time frame. Because you need to be sure of what you're getting about into.
Oh, I love. What about in the case of my situationship or something? Should be, safe.
Keep it short
The
and
sooner the
sweet.
better.
Oh my God.
For that, there's not much to work with. No commitment.
Yeah.
Kuna a lot of fluidity. You can
Exactly.
be wherever.
Wherever
Yeah, you have
want.
options
Yeah.
on the streets,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you don't want to know much about the person.
And then
And then
again,
you don't even invest your time in
who's
it.
decided that it's a situation? Like you both decided. If you both decided you're living the life.
Yeah. So I feel like
But come on, peke yako, it's a different story.
at least we share that in common. I feel like if it is a situation, we should have both have the idea that we are going nowhere. It's just
I am. When I need it.
exactly.
You're going nowhere.
I'm the only one who thinks I'm in a relationship, and the significant other is like, I'm detached into a whole, That is crazy. So, and by the way, we talk about hookups and stuff. Bado kuna last long kwa talking stage and stuff. How long did talking stage last?
Honestly,
Keep it at 3 months.
2 weeks.
Just 3 months.
3 months talking stage. What are you talking about?
No,
my
no,
guy?
I
Are we
can't.
dissecting the? No. 3 months
talking
talking
about?
stage. Yeah, why?
3 months. That is an
That's
entire
a
relationship.
lot. Yeah. My guy.
So, what is the talking stage leading to?
No,
Only what is the
Because
talking stage supposed to lead
With the
to?
relationship, there's the 3 month rule.
What do you mean 3 months for a talking stage?
If you're looking for a relationship, that's enough time to kind of figure out this person. And if you're okay with who they are as a person, their morals, their views, what they stand for, how they do things.
I
think
feel
it's
like
compatible with
I feel like
and
you
values.
never. I feel like you can't ever put a measure of time to understanding a person.
Exactly.
Someone
But
that-
on the-
there's-
on the
Always
lower
find
scale,
something they never knew
There's
about.
always gonna be growth. There's always gonna be an
Exactly,
aspect of
exactly.
change.
And
So I can't put
change
it on
is
3
like-
months.
But-
3 months is a kind of
No, it's not even good.
No.
Just have a grasp.
Nah.
About your-
I feel like
2-3 weeks,
on
my
the-
guy.
I feel like many
Yeah.
marriages that
Yes.
we thought were well established.
Yeah.
They kind of break up later because they say that I thought I knew you better.
But that's a whole different thing.
So I feel like you cannot know anybody.
I feel like you're always
You're not
gonna
getting my
find
point.
something.
You're not getting my point. It's like having a grasp. Unaona, si ati-
Oh,
Like
an
having
idea.
like an idea of
and
where.
having an idea of what you're working with. And I believe 3 months is enough time to get what you need.
3 months for me is a very
I
long
also feel
time.
like 3 months is extremely. It's like a really long time.
Is it like
Because
a
if it's a
matter?
relationship,
Eh,
I will take my time. I will not try.
How, how long should a very genuine relationship last?
But it's
A relationship that is not leading to marriage because we are very young.
So the thing is, you
A
can't put a
relationship that is not leading to marriage.
That's,
Very
you can't
interesting
put a
question.
timeline to it.
Yeah.
Because like yangu inaweza kaa 1 year,
Yeah,
yako inaweza
yeah,
kaa
yeah,
1 week,
yeah.
ama hiyo sisi kesho
Ah,
yake.
hold on,
Let's
It's a
not
whole
even
week.
let's not
And
even
it-
mention the guys when you're dating for 4 years and then the guy dumps you and gets married after
Exactly.
dating
Yeah,
someone for a
yeah,
week.
oh my
You know,
God.
it happens.
That happens.
Yeah.
So like, you can't put a timeline on it until when should certain thing last. And I guess and then it comes down to like your talking stage. Because kuna wale they prefer longer ones,
Yeah,
kuna wale they prefer shorter ones. At the end of the day is what works for you.
But I feel that
You can't put a specific timeline to it. Yangu inaweza kuwa like those 3 months, like that's enough time for me. For Sarah, it can be 2 weeks.
Hey, me, it's 3 weeks.
because
After 3 weeks,
boils
I've
down
already
to it.
decided if we can actually have a conversation. I've already decided if we can hang out, if you can
Yeah.
match my vibe, if you can match my fleek. You know, like I've already gotten hints. Like 3 weeks is more than enough.
Yeah.
3 months nitakuwa hata nishapata too much information.
I feel
Like
like
for real.
I feel like-
See, I engage your ass.
I feel like if you're going to have somebody, the first time you meet, there will be
Sexually
signs.
spark.
There's-
Exactly.
I know.
That's part of
I
it.
know.
That's part of
I
it.
sleep for those
Ah.
butterflies. Give me
Let me say and immediately I'm there in between. Probably 3 weeks. Tops 4 weeks.
Talks about.
And then it can be like, is looking on a daily, are you meeting on a
Oh
daily?
yeah,
That's
that's also
good.
matters.
That's a factor that
That's a
you-
huge factor.
Wow.
Actually, let us forget.
So not like why
I never thought about that.
especially when either you're working. I'm
Thought about
in school.
Mm.
Mnaweza kuwa na different skills depending on the courses you take.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
hamwezi kuwa mnamit on the
Like,
daily.
that's true. You can't be putting a psychology student and someone who's doing med and you expect them to be dating.
Yeah,
them
exactly.
constantly. I get the
An
logic.
art student and a medical student.
Hey, my guy, you're doing hospitality and tourism.
Oh my
Like,
god.
I'm not
You even
I'm
have
not being
classes.
shady.
Don't be like that.
I'm not being shady. It's just saying this guy has more free time on their hands compared to this other.
Yeah.
So we can't exactly be putting them in a particular time bracket. To temperature as we rhyme.
I also feel like a lot of free time gives you the luxury to find new connections and cheat.
A lot of free
That's a
time
whole
gives you.
Yeah.
How?
Okay.
How?
Shut down to
You
that.
should not be that idle anyway. Why should you be
And
idle?
Cheating is a choice.
It's a choice.
It's a
So
choice.
it's something
Yeah,
you
it's a
learn
choice.
by happening.
It's a
You will
choice.
see the person. I like this person. I want to have sex with this person.
What
Forgetting
about-
you in a relationship, and then you will take your serious time. You will talk to this person. You will plan the whole thing, and then it happens. Irregardless whether you have time or you don't have time. Because one thing about
That's
people,
true.
one thing about people.
Married men with 6 kids and a dog will make time for
Yeah,
them.
Because one thing about people, like, if you want something,
Yeah.
regardless of how busy you are, how busy
You'll always make
you will
time
make time for it.
Absolutely.
So
I feel
if
like
you want, you will.
Uh-huh.
So it is more about you and your shady character as a
Yeah.
person.
You say that cheating is a choice,
Cheating
but I feel
is
like
a choice.
we always have that one time mistake.
No.
That
No.
time it is
Cheating is
I
not
was
a
so
choice.
mad. I was so
Yeah.
mad. I was so
No.
drunk. I was
It
watching
was
my
like
right.
that.
We can easily
Look for
my
look for your
I
girlfriend, get
I
your
just
girlfriend.
met a guy
Because
at the club.
person from the pombe haitafanya kwa hiyo wants to do.
And then another thing, if you're getting drunk, so you get drunk with your girlfriend and instead of treating
No,
her,
she's
you
busy.
treat
She's
her.
in hospital, and I have to.
Nah,
have
fine.
a
So
lot of-
that's for when she's free and getting drunk.
That's a you. Like that's
Yeah,
working on another
it's
thing,
like
so
you
about
said.
It is you are the problem.
Yeah.
You can't control your sexual urges.
Exactly.
You
And
get,
you're the one
you
who-
are
So I have the problem. I'm the problem.
Like,
I should deal with my own shit.
yeah, it is
okay.
not on her, it is on you. Because you're the person, you got drunk,
Mhm.
and then you went and had sex with her. with
And then
another
again,
person.
if you feel like
Irregardless,
she's too busy,
yeah.
you are free enough to look for someone who's less
Who
busy.
aligns with your
Oh,
schedule.
Exactly.
That's-
There is
No,
no
no.
space
Painful
for
truth.
cheating.
There's no excuse for
There's
it.
no
Can you
excuse
forgive
for
cheating, by the way?
I cannot.
You?
No.
I cannot. May I find out we're done. I'm
Me,
blocking you,
that's such a
don't talk,
conscious
we're
mistake.
done. Yeah.
You know what you're doing.
It's a
Because
choice
you're
to
with
make.
this person, and then no longer giving you what you need, just break it off and go for someone.
And then another thing, you know, like let's say let's just put the random idea that you're a human being, that you will see someone. See, men are led with the eyes and all.
Yeah.
You'll see something and you'll be attracted, but you know you'll be seeing gats. But like you at that point in time have a choice. You can either decide to be like, this is what the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad for them. And I will turn around and go look for my girlfriend, my yashless girlfriend, and love her. You
So
know?
you feel about guys looking for nyash, you know?
No, it's not. No,
You're not
it's
getting
just
the
a random
point.
example.
You're not getting the point.
Like I feel like if you ever feel like you're prone, you know, like you know, it's just a random example. You've seen something, you feel like you actually are attracted to it. You have the choice. The same way
To
you
either
decided
pursue it or not.
yeah, you have the choice to either go ahead or quit it right there and stick to your girlfriend. So you see, it's a choice.
Because like you made commitment, like you
Yeah.
had a commitment to this other person.
That's what you think
You're
of
supposed
what
to
you
honor
do, it's your own
commitment.
choice.
But I feel like some of us, not some of us, some people.
Yeah, it's
No.
Just
But
saying.
I have a very different opinion. No, I have to talk because it's a
okay.
controversial topic. Anyway.
It's okay.
So what? Yeah. Of course, yeah. So I feel like what was I talking about? For heavens.
Okay, fine. You had a question. You were feeling something. You're about to give us a reason why cheating is justified.
No. I cannot justify
An example.
cheating is harmful. Liverpool
You see?
and it is.
Period.
Exactly.
Period. The same way I'm not cheating on you. Why should you cheat on me?
Exactly.
Just if you're tired,
You'd rather say, because it's not what you want.
Exactly.
don't waste my time.
Exactly.
Don't waste my time.
Why
So
would
I meant this. Some people are so impulsive. Some people are they just don't do.
We're not excusing
Honey,
bad
this is
behavior.
not food.
Exactly.
This is not
Bad behavior.
This is
Oh my
not
God.
food.
Yeah, they're not excusing.
This is not food. At least this is not at I got hungry, at I haven't eaten the entire day.
I have to
I
eat.
ate. No.
Oh
this
my.
is different. This is
Like it's not
getting
something if
intimate
you
with
don't do
someone.
it, you'll die. And you'll get sick.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nothing will happen, you'll be fine.
You will be okay.
Okay, going back to sex.
Okay.
Sex. where does sex meaning have to be such an It's the word. I'm from the mountains, so kindly excuse ambiguous topic,
Because it is.
Is it a taboo?
No, it's not.
Why do we find it very difficult?
Because you've grown up with African parents.
And then also, like when it comes to when people talk about sex, kind of like the culture aspect of it, and then also
Yeah,
the
of course.
religion aspect of it.
Yeah.
Do you feel like people should be having sex before marriage? You know?
Yes.
I feel like that's,
Yeah,
I feel
okay.
like that's a personal choice.
It's a personal choice.
You have the right over your own body. You
Yeah.
can decide
If you want
Yeah.
to.
What
If you
about
want to,
our
if you don't want
Christian
to.
ethics? And
Sasa si unaona,
Unajua
personally,
hapo
I'm not a-
Oh my
Christian
God.
ethics zina come to play because they are for
I mean,
yourself.
for yourself. Like, are you a Christian?
yeah, I like
Exactly.
it.
We'll work
So
for it
you are in
because
charge
you're
of your own. The Bible literally says, "Work your own salvation with fear and trembling." It doesn't tell you to work
Oh my
mine.
God.
So you're in charge of your own
Or your
body.
own self.
It's for you to decide for
The same
yourself.
person saying
You
that
see?
it's your body, your choice. Anyway, it's my
Exactly.
body, my choice.
Yeah, the Bible literally
I
says
have
that.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
I really don't judge anything. But what I mean, what I mean is, do you feel like it has been normalized?
Yes.
It's
I feel
normal,
like it
because-
has been more than normalized.
Yeah.
Hey.
I feel like long gone are the
Personally, I don't
days.
see anything bad with it.
It's not bad,
We're not saying it's
but
bad.
what I'm saying
Sex is
is,
not
It's
bad.
been normalized.
Sex is
yeah,
not bad.
because it's been normalized. That's why. Oh, yeah.
Sex is
By
not
the
bad.
way, I got. So what I'm saying is, I feel like oh my god, we need to do
We need to do.
a lot more of this. So what I meant is sex, sex long gone are the days when we used to say sex before marriage. I mean sex before marriage is a sin. You should
It is.
abstain.
Okay.
Of course it's a sin according to our religious
People like Christians,
yeah,
it is a
it
sin.
is a sin. So I feel like long gone are the days when you would tell people like wait for marriage, abstain. Because it's normal. Teenagers are doing it, young adolescents who are doing it. So I feel like now we should now teach people how to be safe. Because it's normal, It has been
Okay.
normalized.
Personally, I feel like whether it's normalized or not, you stand as your own individual.
Entity as a person.
You stand as yourself. You will choose the same way you will choose what to wear, the same way you will sit for yourself and decide which course you want to do. It's the same way you should also be responsible enough for yourself.
Yeah.
If you feel like you are ready to be sexually active, go look for the best ways to be safe. Go look for the best ways to be comfortable. Learn yourself, study yourself, find out what makes you happy, what excites you and what not. But at the same time, I feel like you have no right whatsoever to go tell someone what they can or cannot do.
When it comes to sex,
Yeah.
you're in charge of your own self.
Yeah.
Usually in charge of your own self.
Absolutely.
So it's up on you as a person
Yeah.
to like, if you say that's what you want for yourself, find like the surface way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to a different topic. Sexual compatibility.
Ooh.
Do we have to be sexual compatible to have sex, or should we just, like hook?
Mtajua je mko sexually compatible if you have not had sex in the first place. How did you find out?
Oh my god.
Because when it comes to sex,
What is sexual
no matter
compatibility?
how much you talk about it,
But then what
You
is
have to do
sexual
it.
compatibility?
Yeah,
What
is
are we
sexual-
talking about?
What is the definition of sexual compatibility?
I'm not going to
Yeah.
hey, I'm not shit. Tell us more.
No, just shorten the laughter. Just tell us.
It may hit at home.
What is the definition of sexual compatibility?
You see it. Everything needs to be loved. So tell us.
we have the same alignment. Or when it comes to what we like, sexually. Yeah, that's how the sexual compatibility for me. We are like aligned with the same one. And we kind of like doing certain things to it.
What is sexual
What is
compatibility?
sexual?
Tell me. I feel like sexual compatibility is it's more than just physical.
Yeah.
You know?
Also, okay, there is the
Yeah.
the
I feel
attachment to it,
I feel
the
like
chemistry.
sexual compatibility is we have enough tension, enough time.
Enough fire.
Yeah, for me to be seeing you every day
Oh
and
my.
to still want to see you.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Has
like
to be good.
no, okay, I'm not talking about being sexually active every day, but I'm saying the tension needs to be so
Like when I
serious.
know I'm going to meet you today, like
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to
exactly. Like it should be so intense that I can be angry with you, I can hate you, I can want to throw a brick at your head, but I still always want to be sexual.
Okay,
Should it
Nobody
like
is.
physical,
Really?
emotional?
Because how are you going to get over like the trials in your own life? If you pick a point that I will stop seeing you as sexually attractive, I will not be interested anymore. So we need to be having enough fuel for even when I'm angry, even when I'm pissed off, I still to you I want. I'm still attracted to
God,
you.
yeah.
Like there's no point in time that you stop being attractive. And it doesn't even have to be physical. Let me tell you something about women. Women can have like multiple orgasms without even touching you if they are that interested.
Oh my God.
So it has to be there. Like my body physically has to want you.
Exactly. Nobody has to create.
Yeah, it has to be like I need this, you know? And it's not just like physical, it's also mental.
Emotional.
It's also
Yeah,
emotional.
I young, so you must have.
Exactly. It's physically,
I
mentally.
feel like
it's
when
it's
I'm
the
away,
psyche.
I just feel like I need to
I need to see this
And then also,
person, you know?
because we all have things that we like doing. So I feel like the sociability, if you have like a certain bar set, when it comes to like what you prefer sexually, so they should be able to meet that bar and raise it.
Yeah,
Not
because
just 20 minutes.
there's people who are into BDSM and there's people who are into princesses. Yeah, you can't
People like
be-
vanilla.
Talking about pillow princesses, oh my god. Talking about pillow princesses, do you feel like, how should we work about orgasm? Should we find our own episodes, like, where after orgasm yake kupatane katikati? Like, who should have it as both of you?
I feel like it should be both of you. It's both of you.
Because like,
I feel like
if
it's
you
a
wanted,
two-way
you
street.
Because I feel like, you know,
Ooh.
yeah, I had it. I'm just pretending I never had it.
So you care about yourself, then why are you here?
Wow, that is crazy. You know, I feel like, you know, mtu atakwambia ukimaliza nifunikie. No, what?
Wow. First of all, that's disrespectful. That's shady. Carry your things and leave, and don't ever come back.
No, someone was telling me this. Like, we talk about it like it's that's intriguing. Of course, it's fascinating at first. That's what they say. But with time, it fades.
If it
Then you
feels
did
that
something
you're
wrong.
there's
Doing
something
something
that's
wrong.
happening
There's
that's not
something wrong.
happening. I feel like there are ways to find the spark.
Oh my god.
Like look for
We need
ways
to be
find the spark.
creative.
Like you guys should find your own routine together. You know, it's not about external forces. It's not about what everyone says you should do.
It's about the two
what
of you
you two guys want and how you're gonna make it beautiful for each other. Like see why Isha, yeah.
What? That is crazy. Well, let's talk about this. You were dating somebody. At first, you thought you were sexually compatible, but with time,
What do you mean you thought?
I mean, let's say, Nina Samanda, this one, which was side, blah blah blah. So you now dating maturation.
Love at first sight, questionable behavior. Questionable behavior.
Yeah, hold on. So it was love at first sight. So we decided we not do this. So later we come to realize we're not sexually compatible. Now, how will you think? No, should sexual compatibility be a determinant as to whether the relationship will continue or
It's
end?
not, okay, ukisema, like when you put it
How
that
do
way,
you-
when you put it that way,
Going to
now,
the topic.
that's the only thing. Hapana. It is one of the things
Yeah, it's one of the things.
like that determine whether a relationship will work
Mhm.
or not. Obviously, there are other factors.
So it means
And
that
among those factors, it is one of the factors.
so it means that it can make to break up.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Cause like, and then also for it to like get to like the point where you are breaking up, you ought to like try to make it work because it's something that you can. If both of you really want to make the relationship happen, you will put in the effort. You
Yeah.
will try your level best to actually make it work. If it
Yeah.
doesn't, and then it's when you should break up. Because
feel
if you
like-
really like each other, then you will find a way to work it
I
out.
feel like in our day and age, you know, it's not like traditional times where sex was primarily for you guys to have kids. It's not where it is primarily just for the sake of climax and we're done. You know, we're at a point in life where people have actually embraced their sexuality so much more.
Yeah.
So it will be a part. It will play a role as to why you guys will still be together
Or not.
and or not. Yeah. I think it's important.
The hookups, mind up the law of sexual compatibility. You just hook up. What you don't get shut after
After the expert.
Just me.
But
You want clubbing.
I feel like hookup is just it's like in the heat of the moment. You know?
Yeah,
It's like I saw you, you know, we're both drunk, I'm interested.
A one-time thing.
Yeah,
I was cool.
but sister, what
I
happens?
got home.
What happens? Ukikuwa seriously where now it starts being more than just a one night stand. Inaanza kukuwa daily one night stand, and with the time inakuwa
Develops into something else.
Yeah, that's when it becomes intense.
The home is getting hotter, but unfortunately, time is not on our side.
Wow.
No sooner than No sooner had we started than the session ended.
I know, it's
That's
unfortunate.
so cool.
Yeah,
We can have
there's
a
so
lot
many
to
things
say.
to say.
Yeah, we should have a part 2.
Yeah, we should.
That is my
Oh,
suggestion.
okay.
We should.
No. We are still on. We should have a.
Okay. We should definitely have a
Of
question.
course we should.
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah, so
There's so many things to talk about.
thank you very much for making the time to be part of us. This is a board podcast, as always, where we invite our guests to the best of the best. You know, you felt the temperature in the room. So it was high and boiling. Anyway, but unfortunately we have to end it. So before we part ways, you have to give your social media handles if you don't mind.
Okay.
Do you mind? Yeah, you do mind.
Okay, personally I don't write. The name is typical Salama everywhere.
Typical
It's typical _ Salama _AA.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me on every platform. And also, these are my personal views. It does not mean that you will meet me in the streets and tell me this. I'm just saying. Nah, this is just what I feel about such things. You know?
Yeah.
And again, thank you for having us. This is really fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
As we wind up, as we always say, the opinions, the views said here on the podcast are not the opinions of the board podcast. They are individual opinions. She just gave her disclaimer. Let me give mine too, because I'm a chat boy. I'm very saved by grace, guy. I'm saved by grace. And as a Christian on my way to heaven, I don't condone any sexual immorality.
We do not condone for
Oh, I stand with you. I meant what I said.
Yeah, of course. That is what is happening in the
This is
society.
what you're gonna get.
That is what is happening. So,
This is what you're gonna get.
yeah, that is what is happening. So, what we said is technically what is happening.
Yeah,
Because
we're just being real about
Yeah, we are
it.
just being real
Yeah.
and authentic.
And accepting it. We're not trying to run away from reality.
So, in the meantime, thank you very much. And I'm very grateful to our audience there. You mean a lot to us. We can do nothing without you guys. So, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And tell your friend to tell a friend. In the meantime, it's bye from us.